Wow, guys, what an insane day. It's days like this after no news where you're just incredibly excited to be in the crypto space. Today, we have massive news just dropping right now. XRP is not a security. You can see absolutely flying. What does this mean for the crypto space? What does this mean for all altcoins moving forward? But that's not it, guys. We have two other massive pieces of news today. You also have Europe to announce that they are actually bringing forward a spot Bitcoin ETF ahead of the United States. This is also huge. This is setting the pace, right? No one's waiting around for the United States anymore to get their stuff together. This is Europe moving ahead of the game. They had MiCA for regulation. Now they have spot Bitcoin ETF. And also Alex Mashinsky of Celsius was arrested. We'll get into all of these guys right now. But first, let's check out the charts for Ripple. It is absolutely flying. You can see this huge, massive pump, up 30% in the last hour, essentially. And you can see, let's go over my Twitter. And if you're not following my Twitter, I suggest that you do that at Kyle_Chasse. And you can see here, Brad Garlinghouse says, we said in December 2020 that we were on the right side of the law and will be on the right side of history. Thankful to everyone who helped us get to today's decision, one that is for all crypto innovation in the United States. More to come. So this is phenomenal, right? And you can see here, everyone is incredibly bullish. And then, yeah, another tweet that I made down here. Look at Gary. It's amazing. It makes me feel so happy to see this happening. I mean, this is in the Supreme Court, the highest court of courts right here that we're talking about this. And finally, something super positive. You could tell that the tides are changing right now, right? This was written in the stars. This year is going to be such a dramatic shift for us right now in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. It is so dramatic what's going on. BlackRock, this case that sets massive precedents for every other altcoin, right? Before, we just kind of knew that Bitcoin wasn't security, but now we have essentially a framework to work from on altcoins. We can say, well, what was it that they looked at in the XRP and Ripple case that defined what it was that made the judge to rule in the way that they ruled? And if we go back and look at my Twitter, you can see I quoted the judge here saying, where was it here? Okay, as you can see from my tweet here, the Judge Torres said, XRP as a digital token is not in and of itself a contract, transaction, or scheme. That embodies the Howey requirements of an investment contract, right? This was always the argument that Ripple and XRP team was selling investment contracts, and then of course they were saying that it wasn't passing the Howey test, or was failing the Howey test, I should say. So this is really going to be an amazing thing for us to be able to look at this framework. And I'm really excited to see how all these attorneys break this down. And now we have some sort of regulatory clarity of how to move forward. So that is massive. We will see as things come. Like Brad Garlinghouse said, there's more to come. Now this is also phenomenal. So this says Europe brings first spot Bitcoin ETF to $4.8 billion ETP market. So essentially, this came out of nowhere. Like, nobody was expecting that Europe would come out with a Bitcoin spot ETF. And this is so great, right? We've had futures Bitcoin ETFs, which doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Which means that it's all futures trading, which they're trading in fiat. And so a spot ETF is actually requiring the underlying asset, or in this case, Bitcoin, to be held by the institution. So this is massively bullish. And you can see here, like, we go back and look at the price. Bitcoin, actually another massively bullish thing. Look at Bitcoin pumping. It was at 31,000. Now just come back down a little bit. But this is just a taste of what's to come, guys. Like, this is huge. You can see the markets are reacting incredibly positive to this news. Now, yeah, Ripple just pumping and everything else is green, right? This is huge news for altcoins. Massive, massive, massive. It really makes me happy, as you can tell. And so the last thing that we have today is Celsius. Alex Mashinsky was arrested. So what they're alleging here in Alex's charges are that he essentially committed securities fraud, right? He had this whole scheme for the last year trying to save his butt, and the Department of Justice is saying, like, no, Alex, like, that's not working. So normally in an SEC case, you just have a violation and there's a lawsuit and fines to pay. But you can see here that this is fraud, and fraud is treated much differently than just a normal securities issue. And you can see the Department of Justice is actually coming after him for fraud. Fraud is something that is just not tolerated well in the financial institution. And you can see over here just this insane green candle for XRP. All right, guys, I was about to go to bed and I just had to break this news to you. I hope that you have a wonderful day. It should make your day very happy. Go out, be successful, work hard, eat healthy, go to the gym, you know, and keep following. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Like the video. I'm going to bring a lot more content here. I also want to talk about fitness, health, longevity, life extension. And I just hope that also I'll be doing a big challenge I'll announce very soon and a $10,000 giveaway on that challenge. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. I'll check you guys later. Bye-bye.